video short and sweet because I got things to do. I can't sit on YouTube all day because I do have I do have things to do, like take care of my house and other. But this is to address Tawana Allen because she's at her nonsense again. Israel Doctrine, aka Izzy, he done played out with that where that boy is. So she carrying on his message. And my message to you, Tawana Allen, I'm not gonna be disrespectful this morning. As long as you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. But I have a question for you. Since you want to know where that boy is, we got a question for you. And I got a question for you. Where's your son? Because hopefully he's not a young boy. He's not a little boy that needs his mama. Because between you working at Jack in the Box and coming home, you spending a whole bunch of your time trolling and writing up lies and laughing at Hassan Campbell. And he's a victim of child molestation. So what is your issue? Where is your son? Since you so interested in finding out where that boy is and you following that ignorant Carl Albert Davis, because like I said, I'm not going to stoop to your level, not today, but don't get it twisted, because I don't mind getting low down and dirty, because I'm known for it. See, y'all don't know me, because you was all up in Hassan's chat yesterday talking about you, talking about just getting in there, throwing in that little ignorant shit you play. And I'm one of the moderators, so I just block your behind out. But I'm asking you today, and you can answer me because I got everything online. I got it where you can answer me. Where is your son? Because you spend an awful lot of time on YouTube trolling and coming at Hassan and cutting up the videos where he said. And I got another question for you. What is it to you how he talked to his wife? This only goes to show people that you don't have a life. You ain't outside of YouTube, you don't have a life. You ain't got no kind of life. Because you know what? All you do is sit there, you and Izzy. And I knew you was a fool and you was a lonely soul when on a Friday night you told Carl Albert Davis, Israel Doctor, you was going to hit him up on a Friday night. I'm like, damn, what young girl want to be bothered with his mangy looking tail? But anyway, I'm going to ask you again, where's your son? And let me tell you something about myself, because I see that you must have been in Michael Edwards. And that's another thing. Before I continue, I want to give a shout out to Hassan Campbell. Click like and subscribe to his new channel, Raw and Uncut with Hassan. Also, I'm going to give a shout out to Michael Edwards. They are two of the most realest guys you want to know. I call Michael Edwards the cussing preacher. He a preacher, but he keep it real. He keeps it real. I call him the preacher, and I call Hassan the gentle giant. They both keep it real. So shout out to them. Subscribe to both of them. Michael Edwards, I can't say all of it, but it's Hebrew 4 and Hebrew 2. Michael Edwards, you will get the laugh of your life. So again, for anybody, if y'all just coming in, I'm posing a question to Thewanna Allen. I'm not going to get nasty with her, and I'm not going to, I ain't going to single her out right now, but I'm going to just tell you a few things about myself, because two things that I know that you're doing, and it ain't nobody but y'all. Every time you go in trying to check on my background, I know it. And they take it and they tell me. I get posts. So ain't nobody checking my background but y'all, but you, namely you, Thewanna Allen. I know it's you, but I'm going to give you a little heads up. Good morning, Keisha. How are you? I'm going to give you a heads up, Keisha. Not Keisha, I'm sorry, not Keisha. Thewanna Allen, I'm going to give you a heads up, honey. Stop going trying to go on and find out about me through these apps, finding public records on me. I can tell you anything you want. No, I don't have a criminal record. Yes, I have one child. I have 4 biological grandchildren and two other grandchildren, but they are my kids. And stop doing it, because you know it's illegal what you're doing, going in there to find out people's background so you can harass and use it against them. And I know you the fool when I posted that picture when I first put my YouTube page up and I posted that video of my pot of chili. I'm like, I got 9 dislikes on a damn pot of chili. It ain't like y'all was getting none. You didn't taste it. I don't know y'all from a can of paint. But I'm going to warn you again, because I know it ain't nobody but you, Thewanna Allen, because I'm not looking for no job, so ain't nobody doing no background check on me. I ain't putting no applications for no jobs and nothing. It's against the law. And let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something about myself, because evidently you was on that page. You was in that chat listening to that video of Michael Edwards. When I said, when I was talking and I was telling about how I grew up, I said my mother was strict. She was strict on me. But I ain't never tell none of y'all niggas that I was dumb and slow. She didn't raise no dumb kids, okay? I know the street. And if you listen well, you would hear what I said. I grew up in 2 different types of household. I grew up in a household with a mother, a father who was married almost 50 years. And the only reason they separated is because she died, okay? My dad was in my life from the day I was conceived until the day he died. I lived in a house. I went to a private school that you had to take a test to get into. I have 2.5 years of college. I was supposed to go to the John Jay School of Criminal Justice in New York City but I just said to hell with it. I got tired of school. I got 1 son. That's all I got is 1 child. I had 2. 1 died at birth. So anything you want to know about me, ask me, because I could tell you anything. And yes, I do support Hassan Campbell, because you know what? I didn't grow up in the project, but a lot of stuff that he speaks on is the truth. The reason why I had to go to a private school is because, and I'm going to say this, hood booger bitches did not know how to keep their damn hands to themselves. Because what they did, you doing the same thing. You doing the same thing, only you doing it through YouTube. You ain't woman enough to come up in nobody's face and confront them, okay? You ain't woman enough to dare face nobody, okay? All you want to do is get on here and troll people. I'm going to tell it to you once again. It is against the law to go into anybody's private account to see how they, what's the word I want to say, Keisha? You know, it's so sad because it's against the law. That's my personal business. I'm not trying to work with you. I ain't applied to no damn job through you. I worked. My job went out of business. I worked when I retired making close to over $60,000 a year. I worked for the state of New Jersey. I got a certification in drug and alcohol abuse counseling. Okay? I worked at the job I worked in for the state of New Jersey, Northern Region State of New Jersey, Northern Region, Developmental Disabilities. I worked with the mentally and physically handicapped. You know, so these people, y'all can't keep, you're just a whole bunch of messy people. It's like people like you that took me, had me get out of my environment. I don't have nothing against white people, but I went to school with a bunch of white people. I had to pass by my neighborhood school to get to a school. I mean, I got along with everybody because I do get along with everybody. But I'm going to tell you this. Don't get it twisted. I'm being very respectful to you. And I'm going to ask you again. Where's your son? You worried about where that boy is that stabbed Bambaataa? Where your son? And you know what? I'm going to tell you. That boy, that picture you got up there, that you said the guy got 20 years in prison, that's your son. Everybody can look at that picture, go to your page and look at that picture, look at your eyes and look at that. That's your son. If it ain't your son, it's your brother. And if your son is little, then you ain't doing nothing. CPS ought to come and take your son out of that house. He's in jail or he's a little boy and you neglecting him. And because I tell you what, my son, if I do something that ain't right, I don't care how mad he be with me. He gonna get on that phone or he gonna text me. He gonna do whatever he got to do, okay, and tell me, Ma, cut it out. Because kids don't like to be embarrassed. You got to be an embarrassment to your son going around here. And then you're going to get in a husband and wife's business. He called his wife a crackhead. Yeah, we always call him. That's something we do from that way, up that way. I call my sister a crackhead, and believe me, my sister is my sister ain't no crackhead. Take my word for it. She is nothing like me. My sister is a church girl. She left out the church while and got back in the church. Yep. My sister is nothing like me. Because this is why I like Michael Edwards. Because he don't mind getting low down and dirty. And guess what? I don't either. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. You can say what you want about me. Because y'all already call me a bitch and Izzy. He always talking about this dry, old-ass woman. Sometimes he call me Barbara. Sometimes he is doing. Your son is doing fine? Oh, so your son is doing fine? So what you got to say? I'm going to ask you this. Since you in my chat, Thewanna Allen, and I'm going to say it, why the fuck you got to sit up there and mind everybody's business? Why would you make a video on Poppy calling his wife a crackhead? You don't know what that lady said to her husband after he got off the live. See, you upset because she didn't come at him and make a scene over YouTube. People don't do that. I could tell you not in a relationship with nobody of substance, because real men don't do that. When a man and a woman got a problem, they sit down and talk about it. They don't cuss and fuss. And also, and I'm going to tell you again, now answer this. And I know it's you. Because ain't nobody, the only time they check on me is if I apply for a job. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't have no criminal background, Thewanna, for you to go after, okay? I don't know what you got and what your background is. And to be honest, I don't care what your background is. You call me a bitch, but I'm still not going to be disrespectful to you. But let me tell you, you don't want me to get on you, okay? You definitely don't want me to get on you. You don't want me to. Because I can be your best friend, which I don't want to be, but I can be your worst nightmare, too, and you don't want. And yeah, this camera is shaking because I got this darn door open, because I do got a house and I do got a life. And no, I ain't in this for no YouTube money, because my bills is paid and the stuff I got in my house is all paid for. And what I can't pay for, It gets paid anyway. And I know you thumb down that video that I had with Trap Queen playing in the background. I laugh. First of all, the video is still up. YouTube didn't take it down. I don't have no strikes for that. They explained to me what to do. But there's something about that music that you don't know. And you'll never know. You'll figure that one out on your own. So again, and let me throw this in. Let me throw this in on you. Those kids, because you've been trolling my pictures. I know it. I know you've been trolling my picture. You and Izzy been trying to troll. Hassan said that they've been making fake pages and been putting crazy mess on there, making like it's his Hassan Campbell Facebook page, making like it's him. I ain't received none of that, because y'all know better than to send me that. Send me some stuff like that. Y'all know better, because I don't stop until I find out. I'm like a pit bull. I will latch on to you, and I won't stop, because I go for blood. My mother told me one time that she quoted the Bible and said, "Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord." And I told her straight up, I ain't waiting on Jesus, because he's too slow. So if you come at me, I'm going to come at you. And I know you're going to flag this video, but you can flag it, because they ain't going to take it down, because I ain't said nothing. I'm giving you fair warning. Stop going and checking my background looking for shit. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Is there anything you want to know, Thewanna, about me? Now's your time to ask me. Yes, Keisha husband. Yes, Keisha Hudson. God is busy sometimes, and he too slow. I like vengeance. I'm a very vengeful person. I've calmed down so much with my mouth. I don't fight, but I can relate when Hassan said he never was a fighter, but people bullied him and bullied him. I was the same way. It was these girls, no matter where I went. I lived 4 houses from the corner, and I used to go downtown, walk 4 blocks downtown from school, catch the bus, get off at the bus. Now, mind you, I lived 4. They would, no matter which way I went, these girls would always be there. They would have all the ways to get to my house once I got to my house. So you know what I did? This is when they had soda bottles. When soda came in glass bottles. I had a bottle. I picked up a bottle. I popped that bottle, and I had a jagged edge. And they was coming at me. I started flouncing my arms all over. I meant to cut them. Excuse my expression. I meant to cut them bitches. I meant to jab their eyes out and stab them in the neck. No, I've never been in murder. I've never been in jail. But I could have been. And I understand how he feel about that doggone fighting, about people sitting up there wanting to fight with you, always picking. How much can one person take? I went off. I snapped on them. But I tell you, after that, they had a lot of shit to say. But I didn't care what they said, because what they said didn't matter to me, because none of them was feeding me, and none of them was doing nothing for me. Because like I said, I had a daddy. I had a daddy until he died. My daddy was good to me. But I know how Hassan feel about people picking. He just went the opposite way. I grew up in Paterson, New Jersey, in the 4th Ward. Anybody that know anything about Paterson know that 4th Ward has always been rough. And now it's a little bit rough. It's a whole lot rougher than it used to be. But that place always used to be rough. Always. It was always people out there wanting to fight you, wanting to fight you. And God knows, don't halfway look good. You know, back then I was young. I was underweight when I was growing up. I was a 32, 22, 33. I had just the right amount of everything. And the dudes was flocking to me. But I won't no hood rat chick. And all the old people, all the older guys who know me, when they see me, they tell their kids, this is one woman I ain't never heard no dirt on, that they ain't never heard no dirt about me in the street. My mother was my mother was strict, but let me tell you this, she didn't raise no fools, you know. Because I don't mind. I didn't bust no guns off, no knives in this, but I damn sure ran my mouth and I damn sure told you what you needed to know. And I will. Because like I said, I'm going to give you a pass this time, Thewanna Allen. Because every chance you get, you going to call me a bitch and a hoe-ass nigga. If you try it again, I dare you to try it again. I dare you. Ain't no threat about killing. And if I see any of y'all sorry ass bitches, if you post any shit about me, fine. But you better not put none of my babies up there because y'all going through my pictures. Y'all going through my pictures. Yes, she has been warned. It is against the law to do that. And don't put, and furthermore, I'm going to tell you this too, Thewanna Allen. You don't want me to unleash their mother on you. Because she will give you, you know them world star beatings? She ain't going to ask you no damn question. She ain't going to wait until you swing first because she come out swinging. And she will give you a good world star ass whooping. So I'd advise you, stop going in my LifeLock trying to check my personal record and trying to get my personal business. And I'm going to tell you this again. No, I have never been locked up. And the most you might see on of a record I got is because I park anywhere. And I got caught driving without insurance and without a license. But see, that's what us women up there did when we was going to work. That's what we did. We went to work and we was trying to keep the ends going, keep the house going. Sometimes you got to let stuff go to pay. You got to rob Peter to pay Paul, you know. So, Thewanna, don't. You've been warned, like I said. And stop going on Hassan's page and talk about his wife, him and his wife relationship. That ain't none of your business. Like I said, my dad and my mom fought. They argued all the time. My dad used to get so mad with my mother. He used to walk out the house and go there and stay all day down by his brother's house. Go visit his brother and sit by his brother's house. Sometimes he gets so mad with her when he had vacation a month off, he go spend the whole month with his sisters in Pennsylvania. So you need to mind your business. But like I said, where you said your son is fine. Well, your son is fine, but then what kind of man is he? Unless he a little boy, he a punk. He a punk. And you may want to know where mine is. Believe me, I know where mine is. Mine is well. Mine is doing very, very well for himself and his children. So, there. So, with that, anything you want to ask me, Thewanna, ask me now. I ain't trying to be friends with you, but you seem to want to know everybody's business. You want to get on everybody's page. You want to take the narrative and rewrite it to suit you. Now rewrite this one. How you gonna rewrite this? That I asked you where your son was, because you always wanting to know if during the Israel doctrine with that old weak played out mess where that boy at, please. Oh, excuse me. I thought there was a, oh Lord, I thought there was a, wait a minute, y'all. I'll be back up in a minute. I got my door open and I thought a bee was coming in here and I'm allergic to bees. So I guess if you're not on, you'll be back on. I'll be back up again. So this is crazy. So I don't know if I went offline, but I'm trying to get back on. Yeah. Oh God. Just a minute, Joe. Damn it, I'm mad with this. Can y'all still hear me? Oh, there you are. Y'all back. Oh, now I'm back on. Oh well. I'm back on. So that's what I had to do. I'm back on, but I think she got my message, y'all. Anybody else out there listening, or anybody else want to come in? Thewanna Allen, you got anything else you want to say? I'm ready to listen. Like I said, I'm going to be very respectful to you. I'm not going to come at you the way the rest of them do. But if you want to do that, you can do that. I'm not, and I never said that you was a miserable hoe. So don't go around there so I could tell that's what you're going to flag it for because I called you a miserable hoe. I said, no, you called me a bitch and a hoe-ass nigga. That's what you call me. But I said, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to give you some damn respect. And I'm looking for you to give me some respect. But again, like I said, I'm going to tell you one more time. You can say what you want to say about me because I know that's not what I said. And anybody who listened to this video and who sees it will do the same. So you want to flag me? I don't get paid for this anyway. And you're probably going to say, oh, there she goes. She following Hassan. I ain't following Hassan. But I'm telling you, I don't need YouTube to make money to pay my bills. I don't. I'm back. Whoever that is that just came in there, if it's you, Thewanna, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Because like I told you, I'm a damn pit bull. When you get me started, I ain't going to stop until I see blood. Because a pit bull don't let go because he get a taste of that blood and he holds on to you. So, like I said, I'm not going to be disrespectful to you, although I got all these I got all of it. I done copied all of it where you was very disrespectful to me and calling me all these kind of names and all this stuff. But you know what? I'm so past that. I got grandchildren and I try to carry myself in a decent way, but you got it twisted. All these people got it twisted about me. I'm not your typical grandmother. Yeah, I'm a grandmother. Yeah, I'm in my 60s. I'm heading for 70, and I'm very close to 70 years old. But I am not one of them Bible-toting grandmas who ain't gonna say nothing to you, 'cause I will. And I grew up in the hood, so I know how to be just as hood and ratchet as the next one. But I choose not to do that. I choose not to do that. Okay, so now I'm back on stream. So now I'm going to, if this is Thewanna Allen, if you got any questions you want to ask me or you want to leave shit in the comment section, because I open my chat up and I open my comment section back up, my comment section, I opened it up because, I don't want anybody can talk to me and anybody can correct me. But I tell you one thing, I ain't going to be too many more of them bitches, and I definitely ain't going to be too many more of them hoes, because if you want to go that way, I will be going that way with you. So the choice is yours. Everybody, whoever this is, the one person that's watching and all the people who did watch me, enjoy your day. Got to get started on mine. Bye.